Okay, so today we're going to draw a kangaroo. A kangaroo. So, draw a kangaroo. We're just going to start, just as always, just marking out some basic shapes and lines. So we're just going to get things in position. So we're just going to start very lightly with a light circle. Just very, very lightly. In fact, you could even make it slightly ovalish. This way. Okay. Now let's put another bigger circle, a larger circle under this. And let's add a larger circle to the side of this. Almost like an oval, more of an oval, I think. Okay. Now, we're just working out where things go, the sort of the head, the top of the body, back of the body. So I'm just going to sort of join these up a bit now. Let's just put just a rough idea for a nose. Let's just join to the bottom here. In fact, I might just bring that in a little bit so it doesn't stick out too far. We can change things as we go. This is why we do it so lightly. Okay, let's just join this part up. And let's just follow this circle around. Okay, let's join these ones up like this. Okay, just work out where this arm will go. It'll sort of come down like this somehow. Leg will come down here. Let's just put something in just to sort of work out where this leg will go. And for a tail, will come down. Actually, my tail might come off the page. So I might just have to shorten it. But if you've got room, you could make this tail go a bit longer. But I'm gonna go right there, right to the edge of the page, just so it fits in. Okay, and of course we'll have an ear, so just do a curving shape. Okay, so you can see it's sort of just slowly starting to take a little bit of shape of a kangaroo. Okay, but now we need to just start sort of, we don't want all these circles and lines, we want it to actually look more like a kangaroo. So we're just going to start changing the shape a little bit. So let's just bring maybe the back of this, maybe not quite so straight. And I'm just sort of working on it, just keep working to get that kangaroo shape. Ears, like this. Oh, we should put in another ear, the same, something like that. Okay, the head might just come down a little bit. And just bring in the jaw. I'm just going to rub some of this out so we can see a bit clearer what's going on here. Bring that sort of shoulder down. Okay, let's bring an arm in here. Just need to thicken that up so it's like an arm. Shoulder there, something like that. All right, we'll better bring another arm down. You can just go behind this one here, just to make it easier. I don't have to draw the other paw in then. Okay, bring a bit of his tummy around, and a bit of his tummy here. So I don't need that line because I did it so lightly. I can rub that out very easily. Okay, now just his little tummy will come down. We're going to put this big back leg in. So this will come up quite high, almost up as high as his sort of elbow here. Come down. And then his foot will come out. Okay. maybe that's a little bit long. I'll shorten it. Okay, we're going to put another leg in behind. We'll just make it look almost the same as this one, but just a little bit higher up so it's in the distance, as in behind. Just curl around a little bit like this, something like that to start with. Okay, let's go. Like this, and now we'll bring this tail, come a little bit thicker for the tail. Actually, I'll come a bit lower down, and then I'm going to change this tail. Let's go a little bit lower down, straighter down, and then we'll make it come out like this. That's probably better. Okay, and then this can come down and to the point. Yes, I think I prefer that. Okay, we'll just tidy up these lines as we go. This is why we do it so lightly, so we can change things and fix mistakes or make improvements. Okay, starting to look a bit like a kangaroo. All right, just need to put in some little features here. We just rough it in, so we just need a little nose. Little nose just comes off like a line that comes off like this. And for an eye, we'll go maybe just put a little line in. I'm not quite sure about a kangaroo's eye, but I'm sure it's something like that will do. Okay, maybe it's just a little bit long. Again, we can change it. Okay, that will do for now. All right, now we've got the basics. We've gone from the lines and the shapes. Now we've created some form. We now need to add in some of this shadow to really get it looking like a kangaroo. So, and we want to create a little bit of fur. I don't want all these lines too hard, so let's start here. Let's put a bit of shading along the bottom. Imagine this is like a sort of a 3D shape. Okay, let's follow that jaw line around to start with. Okay, and just using my finger, just going to blend that in. Okay, now let's just darken this area. Let's put a bit of shading down the chest. Maybe a little bit darker under here, where that tummy is. So just where these lines are, I'm just going to follow these around, like I was doing like a 3D shape, like a cylinder or something. I would shade it a bit darker on this side. I might even just let that smudge. Just let it smudge all the way through. Okay, smudge it through there. Don't worry about coming out, we'll clean all that up in a minute. Okay, let's get the arm. Okay, just a bit of shading along the arm here. Okay, let's bring this other arm down. This time I'm going to make it darker on the inside in here, like its shadow. Just smudge that in, let a bit of that smudge carry through. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right, maybe with just a little bit of dark down the back. Just keep those lines nice and neat, and just a little bit of shading down the back, just a little bit of dark down his back, a bit of fur. Right, let's put this ear in. Okay, so I'm just going to follow that shape, and I just want to put those lines in now, like those inside of his ear sort of lines. The other ear. Okay, now I'll add some highlights and things in a minute. Right, let's just follow that back down. Okay, let's get this leg in. And let's put this bit of tummy in. I'll just put this bit of shading in here just to make it a bit darker around his tummy. Again, I'm just doing this really light because I want to be able to smudge this and blend it in. Okay, let's get this back leg in. And I'm just going to make it darker under here, just where that would be in shadow. And maybe just bring a darker line through the middle here where kind of got those sorts of lines and shapes, sort of to show sort of the muscles and things in his leg. Okay, and bring it out, pointy toe. And I'm just going to make the toes darker. I think kangaroos have quite dark toes. Okay, we'll do the same for this leg. Okay, bring that leg down. And again, just put a bit of shading down, like a darker line through here, just gently, just to show that bit of tone in the leg and the muscles. Okay, let's smudge that one in. Let's give it a black toe. Something like that should do. Okay, and I just want to, I'm not even going to add any pencil here. I'm just going to use sort of the pencil that's already there and just smudge it up a little bit. I'll keep it quite light through there. Okay, just going to add a little bit down here though, just to darken the back a bit. Okay, now let's put this tail in. Just going to finish off that line, and I'm just going to have a little bit of shading down the back here. So just add this shading. Just to darken up the underneath of the tail now. Remember, this is almost like a 3D shape, so we're just creating that light to dark effect. Okay, now I'm just going to tidy up my edges because I've got sort of smudges where it went over the lines, and I just want to really neaten that up. So just carefully really following the outside here, just to really neaten that up. This is looking good, better already. Really important just to keep our pictures nice and neat and tidy, not just the picture, but the outside as well. This sort of what we call negative space. Let's keep this really tidy. Okay, that looks much tidier. Now I'm just going to, I just want to sharpen up my edges a little bit. Just keep working on it, just make them look really nice. I'm just going to tidy up its face a bit. Okay, and this is my chance if I want to make anything a little bit darker or anything a bit lighter. Now's a good time to do it. just going over my lines, just making sure it all looks nice and neat. Okay, now just to give it a little bit of highlight now, just anywhere I want to lighten it up a bit, I can just take a bit away, maybe a little bit of highlight around the ears. Maybe just a bit of highlight down the back. A bit of highlight down the tail. Maybe just a little bit down the leg. Okay, that should do. And now, just to give it a little bit of a context, I'm going to actually just darken up his eye a little bit. And now, I'm just going to give him a little bit of shadow, so just to make it look like he's sort of standing on the ground. I mean, you could add some trees or bushes or, you know, the Australian bush or anything. You could have him out in the desert. You could give him some sort of a background, but I'll just put some shadow. Just so he's now standing on the ground. Okay, and there we have a beautiful looking kangaroo. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope yours turned out really nice. Good luck with it. Bye.